Good morning, Delaware. You are here with us. It is Off the Shelf. It is Friday, August 7th. It's going to be a great day. We're so happy to be here.
It is such a great day. It rained. My plants got watered,
Yes.
and they were dying. Thank you, rain, because nobody else was going to give them water.
We did need a little bit of rain, but we're hoping that it's going to stop by tonight because tonight we're going to have a beautiful First Friday. So I'm sure we're going to hear from our friends at the Delaware City Digest. And we've got to really stop having the rain on Saturday mornings because I think we've had one Saturday this whole summer that hasn't had rain for the farmers market.
Yeah, we're thinking about going to the fair, and I'm kind of hoping no rain, but I don't know. I may just need a jacket.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we've got a great show for you today. We've got Jen Ruhe in the house, Director of Communications.
Correct.
At the Delaware City Schools. We're happy to have you, Jen.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
We have got, it's like the school year is gearing up, and it's always this time of year that I contact Jen, and I was like, it would be great to have you on the show, and she's always like, yeah, it would be great. But we got you this year.
Yes, absolutely.
It's going to be a good one.
And I was having a great time with Jen while we were waiting, while you were in here talking. Jen and I were out there having a good time talking about school and all that great stuff.
That's right. Well, let's start the show as we normally do, talking a little bit about books, some things that we've recently read, listened to, binged, maybe watched. What do you got going on, Molly?
Oh, I got a good one.
Tell me.
I got a really, really good one. Okay. I am reading Starter Villain by John Scalzi. And this is for my science fiction fantasy nerds out there. This is like a hilarious James Bond. The best part of this, we all know, I am the first to admit, I am not reading this, I'm listening to this. Mm-hmm. And the person reading it to me is my high school crush, Will Wheaton.
I was like, wait a second.
My high school crush is reading the book to me, and I'm loving it. But the theory or the plot of this story is we meet Charlie. Charlie is down on his luck. He has no money in his bank account. He's a substitute teacher, but he really wants to buy a bar and own this bar, but he needs like a lot of money. His father's passed away. He's trying to figure out how to keep his house because his half-siblings kind of want to take the house from him. Mm-hmm. And he hears all of a sudden on the news that his uncle has died. It's an uncle that he really never got to know, but his uncle was pretty much Steve Jobs.
Okay.
He was like this multimillionaire, into some things. Well, before Charlie knows it.
Into some things.
Charlie's house ends up exploding.
Oh, no.
And Charlie's just adopted a second cat. He's got one cat already. And Hera, his main cat, is standing outside of the house when he gets home right before it explodes with Persephone, the other cat. And he gets a phone call from a lawyer who's trying to help him for some reason with his uncle's estate and things. And she says, just follow the cats. And he's like, what in the world are you talking about? Just follow the cats. I'm not going to follow the cats. That's insane. Just follow the cats. Mm-hmm. So he follows the cats, finds himself in a secret apartment of his uncle's that's set up for the cats. The cats can now talk.
Oh, yes.
Well, they can type. They can't talk. They can type.
Okay.
The cats are intelligent.
Sure. Yes.
He finds out his uncle was a supervillain. And he now has inherited all of this villainy he doesn't know that he wants. He goes on to some insanity, meeting some really smart aleck jerky dolphins. Let's just say they're real jerks, but they're trying to start a union. And his uncle didn't really listen to them, but he really believes in this. Let's go ahead and go for this. He starts to meet the other villains. They're maybe not as smart as we think. And our down on the luck Charlie, he may actually have what it takes to take over the world. I don't know for sure. You're going to have to read the book. This definitely has a little strong language, but otherwise, if your teens are okay with strong language, I would say this would be a fun family listen if you're doing one last road trip before school starts. Mm-hmm. I would say high school just because of language, but there's nothing else in this. The violence is still, it's not highly described. It's ridiculous violence. Mm-hmm. People who die, you're kind of like, well, this was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's completely ridiculous, funny. Listen to Will Wheaton read this. I mean, your heart will flutter if you were a high schooler like me, but he's a great reader of audiobooks.
He is.
And this one is just going to be one of my favorites of the year, I think.
I looked up this title to link it to our show notes that we put with our podcast that comes out on the Monday after our live show on Friday. And oh my gosh, this book cover is a very fluffy cat wearing a suit.
It's very appropriate to the tone of the book, is all I have to say.
It is amazing.
They did a great job. And if you have not read John Scalzi before, he does a great job. Sci-fi fantasy. Absolutely one of my favorites when I go into one of my favorite genres. Though this is fantasy light, this is more James Bond fantasy.
Sure.
I mean, dolphins. So smart aleck dolphins, jerks. They are jerks. Yeah. They're just mean.
Rude
they
dolphins.
They are so mean.
Well, if anyone ever watched The Simpsons growing up, I think we already know how we feel about dolphins. Halloween,
yes.
Isn't that? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
The Simpsons. The show of my times.
That's so funny. Oh, they're still going crazy.
They will.
That's right. Well, Jen, what about you? You said that you had a book prepped for us today. Is it a good one?
It is a good one. So I'm totally going to be reading the book Molly just talked about.
Absolutely should.
That seems super fun. Mine's a little darker.
That's okay. We have all varieties.
Yes.
So I've been just kind of started The Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston.
I'm going to be reserving this, aren't I?
It's about two women who agree to swap identities because they feel like they can uncover secrets for each other. But during the time that they swap identities, one of their spouses gets murdered.
Oh, no. And
now they both need alibis, but the wrong people. So very suspenseful, very, So I'm really just starting it, though, so I can't even, but it's a page turner.
No risk of spoilers. That's the best time.
Right, for sure.
When you're sucked in and you're like, I'm good.
Yeah, for sure. So very, it was highly recommended to me. And like I said, it's a page turner right now, but I'm still in the early chapters of it.
Do you prefer a thriller novel during a certain time of year, or do you always gravitate toward thriller novels?
Typically always gravitate towards thriller novels. Yes. Psychological suspense, those types of things. It really gets my mind working, and, and I always want to see if I can figure it out before, how quickly in the book do I think I figured it out, and then typically I realize I'm wrong every single time.
No, me too.
I know.
I think I've got it, and no.
Absolutely
not. And then
not.
there's like this big twist that you're like, didn't see that coming.
No, I'm really terrible at figuring out whodunits. There are even like tabletop games that you can purchase and like play with your friends, and you all like uncover the secrets together. And every time I follow the red herring.
Yes.
Every time.
I'm really good on those games. But like I'm just going to fall into this world that I don't even try to guess what's going to come next. I'm just like on the roller coaster, like clueless.
The whole group will be clearly following the right path. And I'm like, but have we forgotten about the peanut over here,
But you know what? In real mysteries, I bet you'd be the one to solve the real mystery.
Well, I appreciate
You
that.
see the clues.
Probably not right. It is interesting. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, Jen. Those are both really good recommendations. I am going to point us toward our catalog, the Delaware County District Library online catalog. When you go and visit our website, you can the pro tip, if you're at DelawareLibrary.org and you type nothing into our search bar and you just hit the button to search, you're taken to kind of our general search homepage where our librarians make lists and have recommendations. And this one is perfectly timed for this time of year. It's a list that was created by Scott at our Delaware branch, and it's for American fairs and festivals. These are all
timely.
Books. These are all books that are about American fairs and festivals that are celebrated throughout the nation. These are fiction and nonfiction titles for adult readers, and they have a festival or a fair, on every page.
There are so many good... my favorite, cozy mysteries that are set at a fair where someone dies.
Well, let's dive into it. The very first one on the list is Murder at the Blueberry Festival by Darcy Hannah.
Oh my gosh. Murder at the Blueberry. Kristen Hannah?
No. Darcy
Okay.
Hannah.
I was going to be like, this seems really off her genre.
Maybe related. We don't know. Murder at the Blueberry Festival. As a small town's yearly festival kicks off, a series of pranks and hijinks slowly build up to mayhem and murder. And a former investment banker turned local banker is on the case. Because why not? I think that's the thing that makes me the most mad about murder mysteries is like, the banker is like, I will solve it. And we're like, can you not?
But that's what I love about them because I could solve it.
Makes us all feel like we could be the detective.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, I have some ideas in my head of murders in Delaware County. I mean, it's all over. Please, Sheriff, don't investigate me. I promise I'm not really. I'm just a fictional lover of murder mysteries.
Well, let's get a little bit darker. Let's go to Stephen King's Joyland.
Yes.
A college-aged carny finds himself wrapped in a cold case at a 1970s amusement park. This is, of course, by the horror master Stephen King.
Yes.
And he shows some of his other writing talents in this murder mystery that's also a part coming-of-age story because we have our college-age carny. If we're going to go over to the nonfiction side, this is one of my all-time favorites. I am obsessed with this book, The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson. It tells the story of the magic, murder, and madness at the fair that changed America. That, of course, is the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. And it is a dueling parallel storyline of the architect who built the 1893 World's Fair and the architect who built literally a house of horrors and murder in that same city at that same time. You cannot go wrong with this book. It's amazing.
You know what? I have to talk about our Ohio Fair tragedy right now.
Well,
it's a tragedy.
Is the butter cow melting?
No.
Okay.
It's not at the state fair.
Thank goodness.
Ohio used to have the best festival of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Duct Tape Festival in Avon, Ohio. It has not happened in 2 years.
Tragedy.
Yes. Literally, they had a parade where everybody was dressed in duct tape clothes. They had duct tape demonstrations.
Sounds hot.
It was really hot, but I loved it. Lloyd, it was one of my early dates with Lloyd. I went with some friends another year. I just want to talk about, this state has some amazing festivals. Mm-hmm. Sauerkraut Festival. Yeah. Shout out. I think you're coming up.
The Pickle Festival.
Popcorn Festival in Marion.
Yes.
The corn festivals, all over there, tomato festivals in Ohio. We have great festivals, but I would like a moment that we can mourn the world's best duct tape festival.
All right, you would get 1 second. And
thank
more.
You, listeners.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, that will take us to our first break and our only break until we get to the Delaware City Digest after us. We will be back after the break with Jen Ruhe, Director of Communications for the Delaware City Schools, to talk about how the schools and libraries can get you ready for what's coming very soon.
Very soon.
Yes.
They're just two kids trying to make their way through a scary, scary world.
Hi, my name is Karen.
Mark and Sherry, The Breakfast Club.
Am I speaking to the manager?
Weekdays, 6 to 9 a.m. on the new My 96.7.
End of summer, the beginning of the school year. I know I've already lost my husband for like 3 weeks at this point as the director of the Hayes Marching Band. I'm repping their shirt today.
Yeah, tell them what you're doing. Tell them what you're doing.
If you're watching on Facebook and you see the shirt, their show this year is called Roll for Initiative. The theme is Dungeons and Dragons. It's going to take you on an exciting adventure from the beginning of kids playing a Dungeons and Dragons game in their basement and then just getting fully immersed in that world. You're going to have songs from The Labyrinth. You're going to have songs from Dragon Force, Through the Fire and the Flames. You're going to have just so many wonderful songs. If you live in the area and you want to see a sneak preview of what they've learned during their band camp this week, they've been working 11-hour days this week. If you want to see a preview, it's tonight at 6:30 at the marching band. I say the marching band stadium, but I guess it's the football stadium.
It is the marching band stadium.
At Delaware Hayes High School. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. But Jen, what else has been happening at Delaware City Schools?
So it has been busy for the last couple weeks. We've had supplies for scholars.
Yes.
We had 2 events in Delaware, and they've been all throughout the county, getting kids ready with their school supplies, backpacks, haircuts, all the fun things. That's a partnership with United Way, and that's so appreciated.
And the shoes through People in Need.
People in Need. Yes. Immunizations were there if anybody needed them.
Right.
It's just this great Delaware County partnership to get kids ready for back to school, help parents out with, things that they may need that they hadn't thought of yet.
Yeah,
so those events are amazing. We know just from our 2 events at Willis, there were 950 kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then this week at Woodward, over 250 more students came through. So exciting. We love that partnership. It's amazing. But then starting yesterday, all of our kindergartners are coming in for kindergarten screening. You probably remember that, Nicole.
Of course I do.
Yesterday they were at Carlisle and Conger, today at Schultz, and then Monday they'll be at Smith and Woodward. So getting those families in the building, and the kindergartners really get their first chance, if they don't have older siblings, to see classrooms and meet teachers.
And I have a new 6th grader this year, and so she's going to have her orientation coming up on Tuesday.
Yes,
and you know, my husband was like, "It's okay if we, you know, can't make it there," and I was like, "I want to make it there because I need to know the school."
And that is sometimes the orientations and screenings are as much for the parents as they are for the students, right? Like everyone needs to feel comfortable in the schools in which they're going.
That's right.
It's been really exciting. We've had teacher PD going on. So our teachers, our elementary is implementing new math curriculum, and the teachers have been phenomenal. They've been learning all the nuances of it so that they hit the ground running from day one.
Yeah.
So our buildings have been full all summer, honestly. It's just, like you said, between music and band, sports, and athletics. I mean, we have students on campus pretty much the entire summer, which is phenomenal. It's just a high energy atmosphere all the time.
We were talking earlier, teachers really don't have that much of a break because they're preparing for what's coming. They're always getting ready for their new kiddos.
Yep,
as soon as
absolutely.
they say goodbye to their last. So.
For sure.
Well, with you here today, Jen, we have a special announcement. So it's something that the library has done for quite some time, partnered with schools, lots of different ways. But we try to work with teachers to get materials into their hands to supplement whatever it is that they're doing. You need, 100 books about the planets and the solar system and things like that. We can help you supplement that so you don't have to drain your school library, so you don't have to drain your personal library or purchase anything. We've got resources, millions of books at our hands through our partners in the Central Library Consortium. So what we have is we have educator cards. Anyone who's a teacher that has their school ID and an email address with the school, even if you're a homeschool parent or you work at a daycare, you can come and get an educator card. You just stop into any Delaware County District Library branch. And for the last 6 years, we have had the teachers coming to our branches to pick up their collections that they are asking for, those curated collections of books. And this year, our special announcement.
I can't believe we're going to finally say this. I've been waiting so long.
We're bringing the drop-offs back to the schools.
Yes. That is so amazing.
So, yes.
That is going to be such a huge help to our teachers.
We're very excited. If you are a teacher in any of the Delaware City schools and the Buckeye Valley West Middle School and High School, that is the start of our kind of pilot project. So Olentangy, we're not quite ready for you yet because there's a lot of you, but we will be very soon. If you are an Olentangy teacher or one of those schools that I haven't mentioned in Delaware County in our service district, you can still pick up your collections at any of our branches, Delaware Branch, Orange Branch, and Liberty Branch, our 3 largest ones that can accommodate for that.
I also like to shout out, hey, teachers who live in Delaware County but might work in a different school district, we can't deliver to your schools, but we're still more than happy to do teacher collections right for you for pickup in our branches.
Absolutely.
Give us a call. And all of these are collected by professionals who know the age ranges. You tell them what they want. They'll do that work for you. Yes. This is a time saver. We know you're busy, especially at the beginning of the year.
Right. We've already had one collection come through. It was not from your high school librarian, Miss Ressler, right?
She's awesome,
but she does request quite a few. But it was from another of your classrooms, and we were just so excited to go ahead and get that going. So you can learn everything that you need to know about this at DelawareLibrary.org/teacher. And if you don't have that educator card, you can go ahead and stop into any of our branches. Make sure you bring that school ID with you, and we'll get you all set up.
And, homeschool teachers, we also take care of you. Again, we won't deliver to your house, but we will be able to pull those collections. So don't forget to ask at our desk. We'll help you as well.
Well, this is totally amazing. We love our partnership with the library system. You guys are so awesome, and you support us. And I have some of these amazing cards, and I will be going back today and sharing this out through our all teacher network so that they absolutely know what's available to them and how to access it.
Yeah. And we'll see a lot of the teachers at their convocation days.
Yes.
So we'll have a table there. Gosh, it's so early. How do you do that every day? I think 7:00 is when we need to be there to set up.
Yes, I know. That's a typical day though for educators, as you know, with the high school. I mean, our high school students start at 7:25.
I know. Absolutely amazing.
Starts easing them in, I guess, by having this.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, so we had a board of trustee member, Lori Kipfer, joining us, and she's a substitute teacher. So, teachers use our resources to stock their classrooms and things like that. But sometimes they also learn our use our resources to learn a thing or two. Like you said, some of that new curriculum. Any big changes coming this year that we will see in math or reading or?
Yes. So there is a new math curriculum for our K-5 students.
Okay.
Ooh. So that all the resources got adopted in the spring. So it is being rolled out this year. Okay. And that's why our teachers have been in with professional development and collecting all of those resources, going through them. There were, at one point throughout Willis, every hallway was stacked with boxes of all of the new math curriculum resources. So a big investment by our Board of Education into the math program at the elementary, and so excited about that. And then, of course, they're continuing on with our language arts curriculum that was implemented a couple years ago. I mean, they're really just, keep building on that. And so, and then career pathways at the middle school and high school, career exploration and career pathways, such a big deal right now, and so important for our students to get some early views into what's out there for them now. How have jobs changed? Yeah. What's the future? What careers are out there for them right now? So lots of work going on in our career pathways and making sure that those opportunities are available. So many ways to partner with our community in that area as well. And we have a lot of great partners that are on board with us for externships, apprenticeships, job shadowing.
Oh, fun.
And then just classroom visits.
I absolutely love all those job share ideas. I've had in my career a few people who wanted to be librarians, and there's nothing more fun than showing them even behind the scenes how awesome being a librarian is.
If you could give a recommendation to any parents who are listening, who are like, oh my gosh, school's coming on so quickly, what's just, a couple things that they can do to get them and their students ready before back to school?
I think just obviously checking out the back to school pages on our website, making sure that you're clear on all the dates. We've been sending those out, but looking at those calendars at a glance and the upcoming orientations. You mentioned going to orientation, and I know it's tempting to skip that if you've been to them before. Right. But there's, it's such a great opportunity to meet the staff, walk the building. Right. Check your locker, see if you can get that lock working. Just those little things that cause anxiety on those first couple days if you haven't done it. So I'm a big proponent of please stop into the school during the back to school pickup times and, get a lay of the building and just really understand what you're doing. But starting to get into good sleep habits, good routines at home, breakfast, all of those things really do make a difference and set the kids up for success. Yeah, making sure that you're maybe starting to set that alarm. It doesn't have to be 7 a.m. right now, but maybe this week you do a 9 a.m. alarm, and then next week you do an 8 a.m. alarm, and then you.
That sounds like setting parents up for success too, not just the students. Parents, you deserve this too. Yes.
This is absolutely true. This is the tax-free shopping weekend in Ohio. Yes. So if you need clothes, I know somehow I get texts from Tanger Outlets. Yeah. And if you get texts from Tanger Outlets, they are sending you coupons like every day that you can add to your Apple or Google wallet, so that you can get not only your money off because you're shopping at the Old Navy outfit, but also $25 off in addition to that. So go and take advantage of all of those things.
And do you know what's always tax-free that you definitely want when your kids go to school?
Tell me.
It's your library card. Come into the libraries, no taxes, free of charge. We will make sure at any time we get you that card. And that is a best friend for your students. Yeah. We have a ton of resources, too, for those like, it's 9:00 at night, the library just closed. We still have stuff for you online. Yeah, just like the teachers have a whole webpage for them, DelawareLibrary.org/teacher. Students, you have a whole page for you too, DelawareLibrary.org/student. We have our online tutors. We have our flashcards that you can check out. We have all sorts of different things. If you don't have great Wi-Fi at your house, sign up to get a hotspot. We got you. We'll get you a hotspot.
all these wonderful things at the library. Jen, any final parting words for everybody as they prepare for the school year?
There's going to be so much excitement for 26, 27. You can just feel the energy building every single day.
Yeah.
And so we're so excited to get kids back into the buildings, teachers back into the buildings, and get the year kicked off. So,
and Superintendent Pomeroy has got a whole year under his belt.
He does. He's and raring to go for year 2.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you're going to want to check your email. That's the main tip. If you are a parent, check your email. You are getting emails. I know I got about 100 of them on Monday. And then all the texts from the parents came in too, like what section is your student in, and who's your homeroom teacher, and all this and that good stuff. So
some things haven't changed over the years.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you, Jen, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And Molly, we will have another week in another week.
Yeah. You have a good one too, Nicole.
Thanks. Go get those girlies driving through Amish country. Mark, until next week, we'll see you in the stacks.